It's time for our basic first mark sheet of the match for this game between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Chennai Super Kings. Let's see how Ajit Agarkar marks players from both teams.
Basic First, specialized platform for JEE Main Advanced, NEET and 6 to 12.
Right, Ajit, let's start with the winning team. Sunrisers Hyderabad, they had some unsung heroes on the day. PRIYAM GARG was one of them. How would you mark young PRIYAM GARG out of 10?
Yeah, how can you not give him 10 after the innings that he played under pressure when Sunrisers was so far behind the game, CSK well in control, and then you go and play an innings, not just an innings, but as good an innings as he did. Must have given him a lot of satisfaction and a lot of confidence. So very, very impressive innings.
And he had some company. Abhishek Sharma, another youngster, 77-run partnership with Abhishek of 43 balls. And it was Abhishek that took the initiative early to just swing the momentum after those wickets. How would you mark Abhishek Sharma out of 10, Ajit?
Yeah, you've got to give him 10 as well. I think you need, it is a team game. It is not an individual sport. You need someone at the other end to, take some sort of responsibility. He took more than that. Didn't get as many runs as PRIYAM GARG did, but still a very good innings and put a lot of pressure back on the bowlers, which at that stage was not an easy thing to do with CSK on top. So really good day for both youngsters.
Right, and they put up a score that was competitive, 164, but they needed their bowlers to stand up. Rashid Khan had a big role to play. He didn't get wickets, Ajit, but he managed to go for just 12 of his 4 overs. How would you mark Rashid Khan out of 10 for today's performance?
Yeah, I'm just going to give him 9 because because he didn't get a wicket. But there was an obvious approach from CSK not to give him a wicket, but which worked perfectly for SRH. They kept taking the run rate up. Only 12 runs in. I don't know why I've given him 9. Actually, make it 10, please. So yeah, when you give 12 runs in a chase of 160 in your 4 overs, has to be an incredible effort. And he bowled really well. There were enough occasions where he could have on another day picked up a wicket. There were few that went past the bat, few inside edges. Wasn't to be on the night, but still a very important 4 overs.
All right, let's go to CSK then. And DEEPAK CHAHAR with a couple of wickets, swung the ball, the new ball, got Bairstow, and then broke the partnership between Abhishek and GARG. How would you mark DEEPAK CHAHAR, Ajit?
Yeah, you've got to give him 8, I think. That's only because he's ended up on the losing team. But his bowling spell, I think you can see the confidence now that he has in his own abilities. He's always been a good bowler, swung the ball, but with every season, seems to be a lot more confident bowler at bowling at different stages. We've seen him last year in particular, mainly used up front, but now comes at different stages of the innings and still very impressive. So good day for him.
All right, Ravindra Jadeja just the 2 overs with ball today, but had a role to play with the bat. His first IPL half century, 50 of 35 to Jadeja. How would you mark him out of 10?
I think 5. I think got the runs, accelerated later, wasn't the quickest of starts for him. Very experienced player. You expect a lot more from him. You expect, only bowled 2 overs, dropped a catch, which is very, very unusual. We don't see Ravindra Jadeja dropping catches. So wasn't a great night and they didn't end up winning. 50 is nice for his confidence and first 50 is always special. But I'm sure he would have preferred if they ended up winning that game.
Yeah, so too would have MS Dhoni. 47 not out of 36 balls and what looked like a serious effort that took a lot out of MS Dhoni physically. How would you mark Dhoni out of 10, Ajit?
Yeah, again 5. I think when you're unbeaten at the end, particularly someone like him over his career, he's won games. With so many wickets in hand, I think sitting in there, I know he said something about bowlers losing the plot towards the end of the innings, but surely with that kind of lineup, CSK expect to chase 164 and they weren't good enough on the night. SRH were better than them. And with him at the end, they still couldn't do it. So it's a disappointing night for them and a 3rd loss.
Thank you very much, Ajit Agarkar, for marking players from both Chennai and Hyderabad. That rounds up our basic first mark sheet of the match.
Basic First, specialized platform for JEE Main Advanced, NEET and 6 to 12.